Hello, and thank you for reaching Better Alternatives. I am Christy Spirka, and I'm a holistic health practitioner and health and wellness coach. I'm here today to share my tarot reading with you for the sun's annual visit to the sign of Pisces. First, we're going to start with the energy of the month, which is a really great card. So the Seven of Cups is here to show us that there's lots of different options to be made in the coming weeks ahead as the sun transits Pisces. But the phrase, be careful what you wish for, comes to mind. As you can see, not every choice is a wise choice. So it's really a matter of getting clear on what it is you want and taking some time to think about what the results of each of those choices may be so that you get the outcome that you are truly desiring. If we make choices in a foolhardy manner, we might end up with something that we are not anticipating or happy about. So just keeping that in mind, that this card is showing us that yes, there's lots of choices, but not all of them will be good. So really take your time to get clear on what it is you want before you make those decisions. Next, we have the card for love and relationships. And here we have the Three of Pentacles. And as you can see, we have three figures working in collaboration underneath this archway. And so what this shows us that if you're in a relationship, the coming month is there's a lot of opportunity for collaboration and cooperation. That you're going to come together as a really great team. There's going to be maybe some obstacles coming ahead, but if you can be grounded with your partner, you can make great things happen together. And if you're single, you might be coming across someone through your workplace. This could be someone new, it could be someone old. Are you open to receiving this new opportunity from your workplace? So keep your eyes open there. Next, we have money. The card for money, this for the sun in Pisces, is the Six of Cups. And what this is showing us is that a couple different things. You could be getting like an unexpected source of support from people in your family, or old friends from childhood might be showing up. Business opportunities can be resulting from people from your past. It could be a child, you could be receiving an inheritance possibly. So those are things to look out for when it comes to money, keeping yourself open to, what were some overlooked opportunities from my past that are showing up for me now to help me create abundance. Next, we have the card for work and career, and we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And so the Knight of Pentacles is really about taking our time, being really focused and methodical. And when it's reversed, it's showing us that there's a real need for some more structure, some discipline, some systems of organization, or possibly you could even be feeling like stuck and like you need to shake things up, right? So you've got two different options here. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Are you feeling stuck? Or have you been willy-nilly and you really need to create some more consistency in your life, some more habits? I know for me, that's what resonates. My word of the year is consistency, creating a schedule, creating a calendar, and sticking to it. So something to think about when it comes to your work. And this doesn't have to necessarily be career work. It could even be like household chores, so however that resonates for you. Next, we have the card for our health and well-being. We have the Tower card. And at first sight, this is like, ooh, overwhelming, a little scary. This could symbolize that we could be a little more accident prone, things happening that are out of our control, that we, just have to be prepared for as best as we can without like constantly looking over our shoulder. It can also symbolize maybe being excessive with some different things. St. Patty's Day is coming up under the sign of Pisces. So, just being cautious to not overindulge on that holiday potentially could wreak some havoc in your life. So just to be mindful, don't take unnecessary risks. We've got this Knight of Pentacles showing us more consistency is key. And, you know, our health is a summation of everything else in our lives, our spirituality, our work, our relationships, and whatnot. So what is happening in your life to create like some huge shifts, some awareness? Maybe this is actually a great time for you to do a cleanse to kind of release some backed up energies that have been kind of sitting in our system since the holidays. And finally, we have the card for Spirit, and I really was so happy to see this card when it came up. We have the Six of Pentacles, and this is the Six of Pentacles really represents generosity. And so when the card shows up in relationship to Spirit, it's time to really share our gifts with the world, share what we've learned, remember what it feels like to be of service to others, and remembering that what we give out is what we get in return as well. And so the more generous we can be with our time, our love, our energy, and our spirit, the universe will return in kind. Which, when I first pulled this card, I didn't really fully understand it because it's got, the word has a negative connotation. But then when I saw the Six of Pentacles showing up for Spirit, this card made sense. So I really love working with Caroline May's archetypes each time I do a tarot spread to kind of highlight the high and the low energy of that which is possible. And I pulled the Beggar card. And so then the Six of Pentacles really kind of highlights the higher energy of the Beggar card, confronting empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakening spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. But the low energy is the dependence on others to the exclusion of effort, right? So what really this card is saying is, where can you empower yourself to show up for others? Or where are you becoming overly dependent on people? Where are you maybe expecting more than you have a right to expect, right? So what can you do? Like, yes, people need people to survive, but how can you show up in the world so that you are giving more than you are receiving? And ironically, as a result, you'll end up receiving more. Whereas if you're constantly asking, you're just going to receive less and less and less, right? When you think of, you know, we have some like really unfortunate views around the homeless people, but, you know, we tend to societally think of beggars as people who are not willing to work. Unfortunately, that's not always the case, but sometimes it is. And so do we want to elevate ourselves to be in that position, to be generous of spirit, to dig deep and figure out what it is we need to do for ourselves so that we are not dependent on others, so that we can work in collaboration with others and truly receive the benefits and the abundance that is ours for the taking in this world, right? So really love how that kind of all tied in. And again, this is for the sun's transit through the sign of Pisces over the next 4 weeks. We have the full moon in Virgo, which will be happening this Saturday, 6 days from now. I will be leading a group full moon reading for the full moon on this Thursday. The link to schedule that will be below in the description. This is a really powerful way to come together. You know, we all share collective energy, and each other's perspective helps kind of highlight the different things that we might not be aware of within ourselves, right? It's like holding a mirror up and looking at it each time we look into the face of another person. So this collective group reading is a really powerful way to get clear on what it is that is showing up for you. And this is a very small container. It's only going to be 6 people, plus myself, right? I'm going to keep it small, intimate, and safe. And so with the full moon in Virgo showing up, you know, it's really interesting. We have this Knight of Pentacles showing us the need for more consistency in habits. And Virgo is all about that. So the full moon is here to show us, like, where are our bad habits and where can we work to create better habits. So I'll be hosting that on this Thursday, which would be the 22nd, to get clear on where can we harness the energy of the full moon in Virgo. Alrighty, so thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this helps you. Take what resonates and leave with the rest. And feel free to come back to this periodically over the course of the next 4 weeks. If something comes up that like triggers like a thought, you can come back and re-listen to this and, you know, find some extra guidance for yourself. Alrighty, my friends. As always, it is my intention that this message finds whoever needs to hear it most. Namaste.